Yeah. One bad, one key, one heart full of noise. Small room, big city, let's go. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, let's go. Yeah, yeah. I left with a backpack and a head full of light. Train doors closing on my old street life. Mom said, call me when you get inside. I laugh real brave, but I look back twice. New key in my hand, little silver sunrise. Cheap blue walls and a dream my size. No bed frame yet, just a floor and sky. But it felt like the world when I stepped inside. Shoes by the door and a box full of clothes. Silence in the room, but my pulse said go. First night, noodles with the window cracked. Street lamp gold, putting stars on the pack. I was broke, but free in a dangerous way. Count small coins like they mattered that day. And they did, every meal, every ride, every bill. Every little keep going, teaching me will. Some nights feel like flying. Some nights it's so hard. Some nights I'm laughing loud. Some nights I miss my yard. But every lonely minute puts fire inside my chest. This tiny room keeps telling me I'm not the same kid yet. One small room, one big world. Heart still young, mind in a whirl. Rain on the glass, dreams on the wall. I might feel low, but I won't fall. Late night lights in the future to chase. Tears dry fast when you run your race. I came here scared, but I'm still alive in this little room. I learned to rise. Yeah. Morning comes with the buzz of the town. Part-time hours, tired feet walking down. Laundry bag swinging like a champion flag. Tryna look cool with the weight I drag. Friends came through with some drinks and fries. Loud on the rooftop under summer skies. We said one day we'll be more than this. Then laughed so hard we forgot our wrists. Then the hard days came in like rain. Rent due soon in a tight chest pain. Missed one call and I called back home. Heard that warm voice and I felt less alone. There were nights in the store by the freezer light, holding cheap coffee like a lifeline tight. Telling myself don't fold tonight. Even small stars still survive the night. I wrote big plans in a notebook page. Dreams too loud for my little age. But the room didn't laugh, now the room just stayed. Held my doubt till the fear all faded. Every crack in the paint knew my name. Every tear, every beat, every loss, every flame. I came in young with a runaway heart. Now I know hard days can make great art. If I break, I bend. If I cry, I mend. If I lose one night, I come back again. This city felt cold, now it feels like mine. I was scared of the dark, now I carry my shine. One small room, one big world. Heart still young, mind in a whirl. Rain on the glass, dreams on the wall. I might feel low, but I won't fall. Late night lights in the future to chase. Tears dry fast when you run your race. I came here scared, but I'm still alive in this little room. I learned to rise. Oh yeah. One key, one room, one key. Yeah. One room, one room. Yeah. One story starting now. Small place, big dream. One key, one room, one key. Yeah. One room, one room. Yeah. Watch me grow somehow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. First year, first key, new life on me. Let's go. Keys in my hand and my heart on fast. One way ride, yeah, I'm out at last. Cardboard box and a backpack strap. Whole damn future in a duffel bag. City looks big from the bus stop glass, but today I swear I was built for that. Got no sofa, got no frame. Still smiling hard when they call my name. Hallway light with the yellow glow. Room so small, but it feel like gold. Echo in the walls when I say hello. Like the place already knows my soul. Dropped my bag on the empty floor. Stood there quiet by the open door. No fireworks, no parade outside, but I felt a whole new world unlock inside. And I know it ain't easy. Bills coming soon, I can feel that breeze. But tonight I'm young and breathing free. Got a little fear, but it walks with me. Keys in my hand, stars in my eyes. Small, big dreams, watch me rise. No map, no plan, just this heartbeat. New street, new air, my own 2 feet. Keys in my hand, I'm stepping in. First page starts with a reckless grin. Might be broke, might be scared, that's fine. This little place is finally mine. When window crack, hear the scooters fly. Neon signs, paint stripes in the night. Instant noodles in a paper cup. Funny how it felt like leveling up. Text from home saying, did you get there? Send one photo with the folding chair. Mom wrote back with 1,000 hearts. I looked around and the tears tried to start, but I laughed, said, nah, not now. I got too much fire in my chest right now. Take my plans on a plain white wall. Big bold letters saying, take it all. Job in the day, dream in the dark. Write my name till it glows like sparks. Even this silence sound brand new, like the room keeps whispering, I believe in you. I was one more kid on a crowded train. Now I got a door with my own last name. No, I ain't rich, but I earned this view. Moon through the blinds like I promised to. If the world gets loud, I'll still stand tall. From this tiny room, I can build it all. Keys in my hand, stars in my eyes. Small room, big dreams, watch me rise. No map, no plan, just this heartbeat. New street, new air, my own 2 feet. Keys in my hand, I'm stepping in. First page starts with a reckless grin. Might be broke, might be scared, that's fine. This little place is finally mine. First key, first night, first time on my own. Empty room, bright future starting from alone.
Yeah. First night, no noise, just me and these walls.
Dropped my bag in the corner, sat down on the floor. Whole room so empty, never heard it this loud before. No pictures on the wall, no blankets on the bed. Just a charge of 2 shirts and 1,000 thoughts in my head. Street light cut the dark through the half-closed blind. Put a gold line across everything I left behind. Tried to play some music, then I turned it low. Cause the silence in this room felt like something I should know. Fridge got a drink in a takeout box. One little table, one weak door lock. No one in the hallway calling out my name. No TV from the living room, no old familiar frame. I said, this what freedom looks like, then I laughed alone. Funny how a place can feel cold when it's finally your own. Check my phone twice, then another 3. Like maybe home was still reaching back for me. And the walls throw my voice right back. Every small sound hits twice like that. I'm not scared, just feeling new. Like the room keeps asking, who are you? Empty room, echo calling my name. Bounce off the ceiling, come back the same. First night alone with a heart that won't hide. Too quiet to run, too young to lie. Empty room, echo, I hear it clear. All of my doubts getting louder in here. But if the silence is part of the road, I learn this night till it feels like home. Yeah, I walk to the window, look down at the street. Scooters in the distance, strangers on beat. Everybody going somewhere I can't yet see. And I'm up in this box trying to figure out me. Mom sent a message, did you eat tonight? I type back, yeah, though it took me time. Not cause I lied, just couldn't explain how being okay and lonely could feel the same. I opened one box, found an old school note. Little dumb dreams that I never outgrew though. Said I'd be bigger than a block one day. Now I got one small room and a price to pay. Maybe this is how the strong get built. With no applause, just doubt and guilt. Then one deep breath, one step, one light. And the choice to stay with yourself all night. No crowd, no noise. No one saying I'll be fine. So I say it to myself, one slow word at a time. If this room is everything, then let it hear this too. I came here young and shaky, but I'm gonna make it through. Yeah. Empty room, echo calling my name. Bounce off the ceiling, come back the same. First night alone with a heart that won't hide. Too quiet to run, too young to lie. Empty room, echo, I hear it clear. All of my doubts getting louder in here. But if the silence is part of the road, I'll learn this night till it feels like home. One room, one light, one long first night. Still here, still breathing, still becoming.
Yeah.
midnight kitchen light. Just me, steam in a cheap little dream. Yeah. Clock says 12 and the room says hush. City still moving but my floor feels plush. One sock on, one sock lost. Living this life with a low budget boss. Cabinet check, got not much there. Half a snack, hot sauce, plasticware. Then I see the packet like a neon sign. It's the noodles calling like tonight you're mine. Water in the pot, small stove flame. Funny how a broke meal still feels like a win in this game. Window crack, cold breeze in. Scooter sounds outside, late night spin. Phone on the table with no new text. Renting my mind but not just yet. Right now it's me and this bubbling sound. Making gold from the crumbs I found. And it ain't 5 stars, no candlelight, but it hits so good on a lonely night. Tiny room, little laugh, cheap feast, big mood. I swear freedom got a flavor too. Instant noodles at midnight. Steam in the air, city outside. Cheap little meal, but the feeling's rich. Young and alive in the small place mix. Instant noodles at midnight. Plastic chair and a tired smile. If this struggle is still tastes sweet, got my own lane and my own heartbeat. Sat on the floor with the bowl in my hand. TV not working, but I still got plans. Wrote on a note by the side of the cup. Don't quit now, you just woke up. That broth hit warm like a friend pulled through. No big speech, just a simple truth. Some nights healing ain't a grand parade. It's hot soup rising in a room you made. Laughing alone at the mess I keep. Laundry mountain in a sink too deep. But these are my dishes, my clothes, my fight. My little kingdom on a Wednesday night. I used to think grown life looked clean. White walls, nice couch, magazine dream. Now I know real life got stains and heat. And hope shows up in the food you eat. One day I might have more. Big kitchen, better view. But I remember this life and this cheap fork too. The nights I had almost nothing, still somehow felt complete. Cause hunger met a hard young heart, and both found something to keep. Instant noodles at midnight. Steam in the air, city outside. Cheap little meal, but the feeling's rich. Young and alive in the small place mix. Instant noodles at midnight. Plastic chair and a tired smile. If this is struggle, it still tastes sweet. Got my own lane and my own heartbeat. Midnight bowl, small room glow. Still broke, still dreaming, still going. Midnight bowl, yeah, yeah. Small room glow. Oh, still broke, still dreaming, still going. Yeah. Yeah. Basket full, eyes low. Still got motion though. Laundry pile leaning like a towel by the bed. 2 black tees, 1 gray hoodie, all my colors getting mixed. Coins in my pocket and a stain on my sleeve. Running on 4 hours but I still don't leave. Morning hit hard but the rent won't wait. Sink full of dishes and a text saying late. Shoes by the door like they worked all week. This room ain't clean but it still feels me. Carrying a bag down apartment stairs. Tryna look cool like I don't even care. Basement buzz with the washer lights. Whole little world in the spin cycle night. Detergent cheap but the smell hits fresh. Like maybe this week won't be such a mess. I laugh to myself when a sock goes missing. This grown up life got a weird kind of rhythm. No camera crew, no movie scene. Just daily chaos and a low-cost dream. But every small chore I don't run from now makes me feel a little more like wow. Laundry day anthem, spin it around. Life gets messy, still I hold it down. Soap on my hands, dreams in my chest. Tired all day, but I still do my best. Laundry day anthem, lights on me slow. One more load, and I'm still gonna grow. If this is real life, then turn it up loud. I'm building my name from the everyday crowd. Dry door open with the warm air wave. Little kind of comfort that a long day gave. Folded what I could, threw the rest on a chair. That's not perfect, but perfection ain't here. Saw my reflection in the washer glass. Eyes kinda tired, still I smile back fast. Cause last month me would've cracked by now. But I'm learning how to breathe through the rush somehow.
Phone rings once, it's the family line. And I say I'm good, and for once it's not a lie. Not rich, not settled, not fully in control, but I know this city ain't swallowing me whole. Every clean shirt feel like a tiny reset. Every hard week leaves a lesson I collect. I used to think freedom was all outside. Now I know some of it lives in the little things, right? Fresh clothes, late bus, half cold drink. Too busy living to overthink. This ain't glamorous, still it's mine. Bit by bit I'm doing fine. And even when the day's all blurred, these small routines say who you were. A kid turned steady in a small apartment blur, learning life from the daily stir. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Laundry day anthem, spin it around. Life gets messy, still I hold it down. Soap on my hands, dreams in my chest. Tired all day, but I still do my best. Laundry day anthem, lights humming slow. One more load, and I'm still gonna grow. If this is real life, then turn it up loud. I'm building my name from the everyday crowd. Yeah, cheap drinks, warm night. Rooftop lights, we alive. Buzz on the phone like, yo, we outside. I looked at the room through the mess to one side. 2 folding chairs and a speaker that shakes. Still told them pull up, man, bring what it takes. They came up laughing with bags from the store. One got fries, one got ice, one knocked on the door. Old sneakers on the concrete stairs. This whole building heard us and nobody cared. Took it to the rooftop, city and gold. Wind hit light, but the night not cold. Passed the cups up with the skyline wide. We look broke as hell, but we look alive. One friend said, bro, this year went fast. One said, I swear we won't stay stuck like that. The silence hit for a second, then grins. Like all of us knew where the hard part begins. Rooftop with my people, small world, big dream, high above the street glow. No money, no fame, still singing like heroes. Young hearts, loud laughs, we don't need much though. Rooftop with my people, night breeze, city lights, hands up to the cielo. If tomorrow gets hard, I'll remember this feeling. We were right here, still broke, still shining. Music too loud from a half-dead phone, but somehow every word felt bigger than home. Talked about jobs that we hate in the day, and names we gon' make if we keep this faith. One wants a studio, one wants a brand. One just wants peace and a life that feels planned. I said I want more than this room and this stress, but I'm thankful tonight for the friends I got left. Someone spilled soda all over the floor. We laughed so hard, we wanted more. Took one bad picture, then a better one came. Eyes half closed, but we all look changed. Not polished, not perfect, not movie scene clean, but real in a way that hits deeper than dreams. The city gets cold when you face it alone, but with your day ones, even concrete feels home. And maybe we got no answers now, still got doubts we don't say out loud. But for this one night, under open skies, we ain't falling apart. Yeah, we learning to fly. Look at us, kids with rent, kids with scars, kids with hope bigger than these bars. From small rooms to these rooftop views, we still got fire, we ain't gonna lose. If life goes left and the weeks get steep, I'll hold this laugh when I barely sleep. Cause nights like this put strength in your chest and remind tired souls they still got next. Rooftop with my people, small world, big dream, high above the street glow. No money, no fame, still singing like heroes. Young hearts, loud laughs, we don't need much though. Rooftop with my people, night breeze, city lights, hands up to the cielo. If tomorrow gets hard, I'll remember this feeling. We were right here, still broke, still shining. One roof, 5 hearts, one city under us, no crown, no stage, still felt legendary. Yeah. Late night screen glow, one missed call, that's all it took. Came back late with the city on my shoes. Door clicked shut, room fell in the blue. Dropped my keys in a bowl by the sink.
Stood there tied, too numb to think. Phone lit up on the table edge. One missed call, home and out in my chest. No emergency, just a simple ring. But somehow it made this whole room stink. Microwave hum in a half-cold meal. Window cracked open to the midnight chill. I tapped the screen, saw the time to know 3. Right when they know I still can't sleep. Funny how I made it through rain and rain. Crowded buses, bad shifts, long hard days. But one small word with my family name can hit me deeper than a whole week's pain. I was doing just fine till I saw that light. Now this quiet little room feels different tonight. Not broken, not lost, just softer somehow. Like all the things I don't say wanna come out now. Missed call from home on a tired night. One voice waiting on the other side. I've been acting strong in the city glow, but some hearts still point where they came from. Missed call from home and I feel that ache. Not the kind that hurts, just the kind that stays. Even when I'm grown, even on my own, part of me still runs to that old front door. I call back slow, heard the line connect. The tiny pause hit harder than I expect. Mom said, did you eat in the gentlest way? Like I was still that kid from yesterday. I laughed and said, yeah, I'm doing alright. She said, you sound tired, are you sleeping at night? I looked in my room with the chair a mess and said, I'm good, but I breathe that less. Then Dad got on with his usual tone. Short like always, but it still felt home. Said work hard, rest too, don't skip your meals. Simple words, but that's the realest real. We talk about nothing, no weather, the news. How the neighbors still got those old dogs loose. Then the call went quiet, then goodbye came. And the room felt warm when it stayed the same. I used to think growing up meant this. No looking back, no nights like this. But maybe strength ain't cutting ties. Maybe it's knowing what still lives inside these walls. Know my stress, this city knows my pace. But one call from home still puts peace on my face, yeah. Missed call from home on a tired night. One voice waiting on the other side. I've been acting strong in the city glow, but some hearts still point where they came from. Missed call from home and I feel that ache. Not the kind that hurts, just the kind that stays. Even when I'm grown, even on my own, part of me still runs to that old front door. Screen goes dark, room stays still, but I'm lighter now. Screen goes dark, room stays still, but I'm lighter now, more than before. Rain on the glass, bills on my mind, still here. Rain on the window, tapping all night. Tiny room, darker under street lamp light. Shoes by the door, still wet from the road. Back sore, hair low, carrying too much load. Table got receipts and a half-dead pen. Phone screen glowing with the date again. Rent due tomorrow, balance too thin. Funny how the cold tried to crawl right in. Cup of cheap coffee gon' lukewarm fast. I stare at the numbers like they might change back. Shift ran late and the bus broke down. Whole city moved like it knew my drown. But I made it home, that's one small win. Even if the night got a storm within. Window fog up when I breathe too slow. Like the room could see everything I don't show. No one claps for surviving weeks like this. No soundtrack plays when you fight through this. Just rain, one chair, one tired chest, and a young heart trying not break yet. Rain on the window, rain due tomorrow. Weight on my shoulders, but I won't borrow sorrow. I'm tired, I'm stressed, yeah the pressure is real. But I still got fired at the dark, can't steal. Rain on the window, city runs cold. Bills on the table, but I still won't fold. If growing up hurts, let it hurt tonight. I wake up swinging when it turns daylight. I check my wallet, checked it twice. Counted every note like a prayer with the price. Thought about home in the easier days. Hot food waiting in familiar ways. Now it's me
and it's leaking sound. Try not to let my thoughts go down, but the truth is clear in the midnight hum. Nobody saves you till you save someone, so I save myself with a notebook page. Wrote, don't panic now, this is just one stage. Then I wrote my dream in bigger lines, like I was pushing back against hard times. Maybe being strong ain't feeling no fear. Maybe it's staying when the fear sits near. Rain kept falling, but I sat up straight. Told that little doubt, you gon' have to wait. I didn't come this far to get scared of a storm. Didn't leave that old life just a crack when it pours. This room seen my worst, still it stands with me. So I stand up too, till tomorrow sees me. Rain on the window, ran through tomorrow. Weight on my shoulders, but I won't borrow sorrow. I'm tired, I'm stressed, yeah, the pressure is real, but I still got fire that the dark can't steal. Rain on the window, city runs cold. Bills on the table, but I still won't fold. If growing up hurts, let it hurt tonight. I wake up swinging when it turns daylight.
Rain keeps falling, heart keeps going. Not rich, not done, still growing. Rain keeps falling, heart keeps going. Not rich, not done, still growing.
Yeah. 2 a.m. and the block still breathing. I stepped outside just to slow my thinking. Hood up light, hands deep in my coat. Cold on my face, but I needed that walk. Street still wet from the rain before. Neon sign sleeping over the store. Cross that light and the door slide wide, like the night made space when I walked inside. Old fridge hum and a barcode beep. Cashier looks up like he never sleeps. Same tired eyes, same quiet night, like we both know nights can hit too hard. Coffee machine and a ramen wall. Cheap little kingdom still standing tall. I grabbed one drink and a triangle pack. Not much in my hand, but it pulled me back. Some nights you don't need saving, you just need a place that stays on late. A little light, a little warmth, the reason not to break. Convenience store lights in the middle of the night. Blue, white glow, making everything alright. Not forever, not enough to fix my whole life, but enough to get me through the night. Convenience store lights, when my chest feels tight. Small cup of comfort under fluorescent white. World feels heavy, but I still move right with those convenience store lights. Yeah, yeah. Sat by the window near the instant soups, watching headlights smear the avenue. One kid laughing on a beat-up bike, one worker smoking in the silver light. Nobody here got a perfect story, still the shelves stand full and all this worry. And that simple fact did something strange, made my storm feel small enough to name. I checked my phone, no message came, still didn't feel as alone the same. Maybe peace ain't loud, maybe peace is thin, like warm canned coffee and a tired grin. Maybe growing up is learning this, how not every comfort gotta look rich. Sometimes hope got plastic wrap in a scan, and a door that opens when you need it bad. Ain't no choir, ain't no grand parade, just a late night aisle and a little fade. But I walked in bent and I walked out straight, that's enough for me today. Back to my room with the bag in hand. City still cold, but I understand. I don't need big signs from the sky above. Sometimes life sends light in a smaller form. One more night, one more step, one more breath in this young chest. And if tomorrow comes hard again, I know a place that waits till then. Convenience store lights in the middle of the night. Blue, white glow, making everything alright. Not forever, not enough to fix my whole life, but enough to get me through the night. Convenience store lights, when my chest feels tight. Small cup of comfort under fluorescent white. World feels heavy, but I still move right with those convenience store lights. Yeah, door slide
trying, still alright.
Yeah, room 302, dreams on a paper wall. Small space, big heart, I can feel it all. Late night city hum, but my voice stands tall. I got more on my chest than this room can hold. Room 302, dreams, yeah, they shine like that. Built from long bus rides and a broken back. I ain't there yet, but I see that path. From this little room, I'ma make it last. Yeah, ceiling got cracks and the paint chipped in. Desk too small, but I still write big. One cheap lamp and a notebook page, that's enough for fire at this young age. Window half open, cold air sliding. Hear the city talk through the traffic when everybody rushing with somewhere to be. And I'm up here building what they can't see. Yeah. Shoebox full of receipts by the bed. 2 hard weeks and a tired head, but right above that tape to the wall, my plans in black ink written large. Names of places I ain't touched yet. Stages, flights, and a life not set. I read them slow when the doubt gets loud, like a prayer from the version of me that's proud. I know this room is small, but it taught me how to think tall. Every lonely night, every heavy day, put steel in my voice that won't fade away. Yeah, used to think dreams needed perfect timing. Perfect shoes, clean winds, bright silver lining. Now I know dreams live a mess like this, in wrinkled clothes and a sink full of dishes. In the hour when the whole block sleeps, and you stay up late with a promise to keep, and the choice to write when your hands feel numb, and believing your day gonna finally come. I got friends downstairs and scars I don't show, missed calls from home and a rent I owe. Still somehow this room don't feel like lack. It feels like the place where I got me back. Every hard night turned to fear into fuel. Every setback hit, then it made me move. I'm not talking rich, I'm not chasing gold. I just want a life that matches my soul. And if tomorrow hits hard, I won't shrink tonight. I done learned how to stand in a thinner light. No audience here, no applause in view, just room 302 and a dream that grew. And if I make it big, I'll remember this. The cheap desk, the dark, the quiet grit. How a little square room in a sleeping town made a young heart lift the whole sky down. Yeah, room 302, dreams on a paper wall. Small space, big heart, I can feel it all. Late night city hum, but my voice stands tall. I got more on my chest than this room can hold. Room 302, dreams, yeah, they shine like that. Built from long bus rides and a broken back. I ain't there yet, but I see that path. From this little room, I'ma make it last. No penthouse, no shortcut, just one room and enough hope. Yeah.
I almost gave up tonight, not gonna lie. Sat by the edge of the bed, stared into nothing for a while. No music on, no TV light, just the buzz of the fridge and a tired young life. Whole room felt smaller than it ever did, like the walls knew every fear I kept hid. Work ran long, my chest ran low, and the future in my head moved painfully slow. Stack of clothes on the chair, dishes in the sink. One more unpaid thing, one more reason to think. Phone face down, I ain't answer that. Didn't wanna hear concern, didn't wanna talk back. Some nights don't break you loud, they just sit on your ribs and press them down. No dramatic crash, no tears on cue, just a silent kind of hurt you can't explain through. I looked at the mirror and I saw my face. Same young kid, just more weight. Eyes half red, still trying to stand, still trying to build something with these empty hands. I said, how long can I keep this pace? How much more can one small heart take? Then the room went still like it heard me breathing. For one hot second I didn't believe in me. No crowd here, no one to save me. Just one long night, trying to outweigh me. But pain ain't proof that I'm at the end.
Sometimes it's just the dark before you rise again. I almost gave up tonight, almost let the whole dream die. Almost said maybe I'm not that guy. Almost went quiet inside, but my heart still moved in the low dim light. Still found a spark in the hardest night. I've been real low, but I didn't break. I almost gave up tonight, but I stayed awake. Went to the window, city looked far. Every light out there felt like somebody else's star. I thought about home, thought about rest, thought about taking this weight off my chest. Thought about all them plans on the wall, how they looked so big when I felt so small. Thought about leaving this fight halfway, then something in me just wouldn't walk away. Maybe it was pride, maybe it was pain. Maybe all these losses been teaching my name. Maybe all the nights I survived before were standing behind me at that locked door. I picked up a pen, wrote one short line. If you made it here, don't quit tonight. Read it back slow till the words felt true, like some stronger version of me broke through. Then I cleaned one cup, folded one shirt, took one deep breath through the ache and hurt. Not cause that fixed everything at once, but movement matters when your spirit's stuck. I ain't suddenly healed, I ain't suddenly free, but I took this night from defeating me. That's enough sometimes, that's more than pride. Just not giving darkness the final line. Tomorrow can judge me, tomorrow can tell. Tonight all I gotta do is survive this stress. No spotlight courage, no movie scene great. Just a young soul refusing to erase. I almost gave up tonight, almost let the whole dream die. Almost said maybe I'm not that guy. Almost went quiet inside, but my heart still moved in a low dim light. Still found a spark in the hardest night. I've been real low, but I didn't break. I almost gave up tonight, but I stayed awake. Still here, still sore, still unsure, still more.
Yeah, I used to feel small here, not walk like I belong here. Yeah.
Same street, same train, same morning rush, but they don't hit me like they used to much. Used to keep my head low, eyes on the ground. Now I know which turns bring me back around. Yeah. Corner store man gives me that nod. Bus stop rain don't feel that hard. Late shift lights and the crosswalk sound. All these little things know me now. Used to feel like I was passing through, like this whole city belonged to someone new. Now my steps got weight on these concrete veins. I done left my stress in these alleyways. Every long night, every half slept on, every cheap meal I kept pushing on. Every missed train, every bill I paid, put another line in the man I made. I ain't a star, I ain't on top. Still got days when my whole heart drops, but I got proof in the way I stand. I'm not the same kid who first got here. The city knows my name now. Not from fame, just pain turned strength somehow. From small room nights to the bright downtown, I kept showing up, now wear this town. The city knows my name now. In the footsteps, the grind, the sweat, the doubts. I'm still on the way, but I know this sound. I used to chase a place, now I stand my ground. I know the sound of the 2 a.m. rain. Know the streets call my overworked brain. Know the old rooftop where my friends got loud. Know the station bench where I sat worn down. Know that tiny room with the paper dreams. Still got my words taped up in between. Used to ask the dark if I make it through, and now I ask the day what I'm gonna do. Not rich yet, now I healed all the way. Still got rent and pressure chasing my name. Still get tired when the weeks run wild. Still got that homesick ache sometimes, but it don't own me like it did back then. I've been less, breathe more, move again. There's a different weight in my chest these days. Now I feel this time more like earned faith. I done cried here, I done grew here. Lost sleep, found truth here. If these roads could talk, they say yeah, for here. No parade came, no magic sound. No big moments split the sky, just day by day I got more like me, till one day I looked up and the city looked back differently. The city knows my name now, not from fame, just pain turned strength somehow. From small room nights to the bright downtown, I kept showing up, now wear this town. The city knows my name now, in the footsteps, the grind, the sweat, the doubts. I'm still on the way, but I know this sound. I used to chase a play, now I stand my ground. No crown, no shortcut, just time, just scars, just growth. And now, when I walk these streets, they don't feel borrowed anymore.
Same door, same light, but I'm not the same tonight.
Yeah, I remember first step, back on the floor, cheap key in my hand to the second-hand door. Walls look plain, future look far. One small room under one weak star. No pictures up, no rhythm yet, just a folding chair and a chest full of breath. Didn't know then what the silence meant, didn't know what that little space would build in me. I learned nicer with the window crack, steam from the noodles in a tire back. Learned how to laugh with the sink piled high. Learned some tears don't even fall from your eyes. Learned how rain sounds when the rent due near. Learned how a missed call can pull you years. Learned friends on a rooftop can heal your weak, and a store at 2 a.m. can help you breathe. Back then I thought I was just passing through, just a young heart with too much to prove. Now I look around and I finally see that little room was working on me. This was a room that raised me, held my doubts and didn't hate me. Saw me tired, saw me break, saw me bend and still remake me. This was a room that changed me. Small four walls, but they saved me. I came in scared, half unmade. I walk out stronger than the day I came in. Every scratch on the desk got a story now. Every mark on the wall feel holy now. That lamp saw plans when nobody did. That floor heard dreams from a homesick kid. This room watched me lose and try again. Watch me hide pain and then write again. Watch me count coins, watch me stand tall. Watch me feel tiny, then I'll grow it all. Yeah, I used to call it just where I stay. Now it feels like the place that showed me my name. Not by comfort, not by ease, but by hard weeks that taught belief. It didn't speak, still it talked to me. Yeah, in every long shift, and exhausted sleep, in every sunrise, through the dusty blind, it said keep going. Your life takes time. No mansion, no miracle, no perfect movie scene, just one small room and all the grit it put in me. So when I leave, I won't say goodbye like I'm leaving pain. I'll thank these walls for every storm they helped me face, for every hungry night, for every page I wrote half shaking, for turning a scared young soul into somebody steady. This was the room that raised me, held my doubts and didn't hate me. Saw me tired, saw me break, saw me bend and still remake me. This was the